Sports, we've got... Live NBA basketball headed your way on this. Here we go. It'll be the Nets off the tip. Let's take a look at our starters for Atlanta. Murray and Hunter fill out the wings. Bay and Capella, they're inside. And it's Young in at point guard. Dinwiddie. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Pass to Capella. Some solid defense from Claxton.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Hunter against Bridges. Here's Claxton. That shot, no good. Capella with the defensive effort. Bay with a screen. There's Young with the three. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt. And now the Nets on the break. Here's Bridges. And he makes it on the layup.
Well, quick transition has Bridges positioned perfectly. Puts the nice finish on the transition opportunity.
And one of the better defenders in the league, Grant, Mikal Bridges. He'll lock you down.
Oh, he will be often matched up against the opponent's best scorer. And he is just so fierce. But he also helps you generate offense, hitting threes and extending the defense to create room to operate.
Bay from long range. Claxton with a rebound. The Nets have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Bridges against Murray. Three-pointer. And Bridges good for 3. Bridges has got 5.
Well, we know Mikal Bridges can connect from distance. This guy has become a consistent threat from deep.
To the inside. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
They're beginning to take control now, and this could be a crucial point in the game.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
To the paint. Here's Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
Yeah, defensively, if you come off someone, Young will find him.
Pass to Claxton. Out to Bridges. Dinwiddie outside. Screen by Claxton. Dinwiddie with it. And Capella picks him up defensively. Claxton can't get it to go.
And the idea was good, but the execution severely lacking.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
Capella with it. Outside for Bay. Shot clock at 5. Screen by Capella. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. A minute 58 left in the first quarter. Bridges outside. Takes the 3. The rebound by the Hawks.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother them.
And it's Murray finishing it off.
And check out Murray making trouble for the defense. They just couldn't keep up.
Finney Smith, a screen. Bridges with it. Now guarded by Bay. Pass to Dinwiddie. To the left side wing. Here's Claxton. Yes. And a nice assist from Dinwiddie. Claxton Claxton's gotten his second bucket.
Always a bonus when points come from unlikely sources. And you can see this guy's been working on that shot.
And that one's good. Young.
Nice work inside from Young. Not afraid of trying his luck down there.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
That's good from Bridges.
Well, what you love about Mikal Bridges is he is going to accept whatever his coaches and team ask of him. This is what's allowed him to be successful. The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Bay outside. 54 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Bay with a screen. Hunter passes to Young. Clock at 4. Over Bridges. Young misses. Now the Nets with it. They're on a 14-6 run. Murray against Bridges. Screen by Claxton. Bridges passes to Claxton. And a fast break now for the Hawks. There's Young with the 3. Counted from distance. Young's got 5.
Yeah, Trae Young can change the course of a game with his outside shooting.
Outside Finney-Smith. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Pass to Capella. It's stolen. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Getting a And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
All right, this is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second. Bay and Okongwu, the duo inside. Murray and Hunter fill out the wings, and it's Bogdanovich in at the point guard position. Okongwu finds Murray. Back to Okongwu, 6 on the shot clock. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu!
They really rely on Murray as a shot creator. He makes a conscious effort to keep everyone involved.
Finney-Smith, a screen. Lets the 3 fly. Yes. And a nice assist from Dinwiddie. 5 points in the game. So, Grant, if you were a GM and you could choose one young player to build around, who would it be?
Wow, that's a great question. I mean, PA, I think you have to go with Victor Wembanyama. I know he's a young fella. He just got drafted. But the upside is so huge for this young man. His talent, his skill, his size. He is the next iteration of Kevin Durant, in my opinion. And I would go with him. He's got a lot of runway in front of him, a lot of years to get better, get stronger, and to win championships.
Out to the wing. Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Claxton. Bridges against Murray. The Nets need to get off a shot here. Here's Claxton. Set it up with a fake, but it's offline.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Murray's got 7 points.
Over the years, Murray has continued to embrace a bigger role on offense. He's got so much confidence right now.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey, Brian, the Hawks made the Eastern Conference Finals in 2021, but now they're looking to return to contention. Trae Young said, quote, "We'll be all right. It's really just about us, taking care of what we can control and making sure we're ready every night. But if we get into a rhythm, it'll take care of itself." Brian?
Yep, great point. All right, Allie, thank you. Fires the 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And using the pick and roll to perfection. I love how crafty Murray is in these situations.
Johnson a screen on Bogdanovich. It's Dinwiddie with a drive, and he banks in the layup. And the Nets lead by 2.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Outside Murray. Okongwu, a screen on Dinwiddie. Bay from long range. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got 5 rebounds in the game. Bridges outside. To the middle. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
Okongwu, pass to Bay. Outside Bogdanovich. Bay with a screen on Bridges. Bogdanovich from long range. Bay from long range. Brooklyn with the board. Claxton's got 6 rebounds in the game. Three-pointer, Bridges. They get it back. Outside Johnson. Back to Claxton. And he dunks it down.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
Murray, a screen on Dinwiddie. Hunter on the wing. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
And sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here. Hang it up there like that. Picked by Murray. Bogdanovich from long range. On target from range. Bogdanovich has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there. Dinwiddie on the attack. Uses the glass on the layup. And the Nets lead by 5.
Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
Back to Murray. Rebounded by Johnson.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
And the foul on DeAndre Hunter. That's his first foul.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
A full line change here for Brooklyn. Simmons up top, takes it inside. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Ben Simmons refuses to take no for an answer. How about the aggressive drive?
Bogdanovich passes to Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Down low, and stolen by Bay. Atlanta calls timeout. And Lonnie Walker is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Team seconds.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Nets out in front, up 5. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. We're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. You look at Nicholas Claxton. What a contribution.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
We've got Ben Simmons. Trendon Watford is out there with Royce O'Neal. Then it's Lonnie Walker. And it's Thomas in at the 3, a small forward. So that's the Nets 5. Just 2 to shoot. Here's Okongwu. Rebounded by the Nets.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Bogdanovich against Simmons. Pass to Walker. Back to Simmons. Oh, sweet move. And it's Simmons with the jam.
So impressive is the athleticism of Ben Simmons.
And here's Mills for three. O'Neal pulls it in. And Simmons has got the ball here for Brooklyn. 7-point differential. A little over a minute gone here in the second half.
Well, because of his size, when he's on the interior with the ball in his hands, Ben Simmons is a problem.
And he makes the first.
At the line, shooting for Brooklyn, Ben Simmons.
That one misses. The Hawks shooting is around 55% so far. Griffin drives in, played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
The shot by Watford, no good. The Hawks have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. From behind the arc. Mills, no good.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Here's Thomas. It's Thomas on the wing. Back to Watford. The 3-ball. And again, it's the Nets missing. The Hawks trailing. Bogdanovich on the wing. Walker covering. Bogdanovich, that's good.
What an athlete Bogdanovich is. Sprinting towards the rim with such aggression and assertiveness.
Pass to Watford. Here's O'Neal, covered by Johnson. Watford with a screen. Here's Thomas. Watford with a screen. Thomas passes to Watford. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Mills. Okongwu, a screen on Simmons. Mills attacking. Lays it up and banks it in. And now it's just a 2-point Nets lead.
Wow, creating off the bounce is Patty Mills. Nice drive.
Here's Simmons. Drives to the hoop. Drops in the layup for 2. Simmons has got 7. Atlanta's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Mills against Simmons. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. The kick out to Griffin. Fires for 3. Pure from 3-point range. Griffin's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Patty Mills is about winning, guys, and if that means finding the open man, he'll do just that.
And for some reason, he decided to foul. There.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there. And so they foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Free throw good, Simmons.
Guys, if Ben Simmons can start to make these free throws, I think it opens up a world of opportunity. You don't have to duck the basketball late in game, and if you make a 15-foot jump shot, now you're a real threat.
Young against Simmons. Trey quick on the take. Banked it in off the glass. 7 points in the game.
The quicks off Trey Young. He gets to the rim at will. Better come with help side defense.
Good D by Bay.
Boy, he's at the cup, but that is tremendous defense. Prohibit the lay-in without fouling.
Murray with it. And Walker picks him up defensively. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
First team foul. Substitutions on the court.
55 seconds left in the third quarter. On the wing, Murray. He's covered by Dinwiddie. Pass to Bay. 6 to shoot. For the lead. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Hawks lead by 1.
Ooh, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Bridges down low, defended by Murray. Bridges misses. For Atlanta, they've gotten 6 of 11 attempts to fall so far in the third. Young attacking. Capella, the pass to Hunter. Off the mark there with a 3. The Nets have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Bridges against Murray. Bridges passes to Claxton. Outside Finney-Smith. Claxton down low. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. Hawks ahead. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
Well, this is why great point guard play is so critical in today's NBA. You see it right there on display.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Fourth quarter on the floor for the Hawks. Bay and Capella, they're inside. The talented duo of Young and Murray of the backcourt. And it's Hunter in at the small forward position. Murray deciding where to go with it. Outside Young for 3. Oh, the lethal 3-ball of Young.
Ice tray, looking cool as ever, just draining it.
Screen by Claxton for 3. Bridges. Capella with a rebound.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Here's Young going inside. Ooh, coming through again, shooting 5 for 7 now.
It's another big night for Trae Young, a relentless scorer, constantly testing your defense.
Finney-Smith, a screen. On the wing, Finney-Smith. Claxton down low. He's against Capella, and Claxton gets the bucket.
Boy, once he gets his confidence, he just scores in bunches.
The Hawks leading. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. And it's stolen by Finney-Smith. And pushing it up the floor, here comes Brooklyn. Tips it, controls the rebound and the putback. Johnson's got his first points in this one.
Well, hard blue-collar work ethic on display. This guy just beating everyone to the ball.
Bridges against Young. Pass to Murray. Murray is doubled. Shot clock at 6. Young from long range. The rebound by the Nets. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Bridges misses. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Bay outside. Inside. And stolen by Bridges. Here's Finney-Smith. And he caps off the break with a monster slam.
Finney-Smith has the kind of speed necessary to capitalize in transition. Get in that lane and off to the races.
Took the opportunity when he saw it. Young's got 10 points in just the second half.
You see the trust Young's guys have in him. When they need a bucket, he gets it for them.
Bridges with it. Checked by Murray. Left side, Finney-Smith. It's Dinwiddie on the wing. Guarded by Young. Finney-Smith's shot is off. Atlanta's got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. And Young, here we go. Deflected. Here we go, one-on-one. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Well, that's just a good possession. Dorian Finney-Smith moving the ball. He's been working on that aspect of his game.
Bay with a screen on Bridges. Pass to Bay. On the wing, Murray. From outside the arc. Another 3 for Atlanta.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
Finney-Smith, a screen. Here's Dinwiddie. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Woo-wee! What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
Boy, as tight as this one is, that's a statement play saying, hey, listen, we're not here to back down from you guys.
Hunter on the wing. shot comes out. Some solid defense from Claxton. Dinwiddie against Young. Finney Smith, the screen. Here's Dinwiddie, and he buries it.
Big-time shot, sending his teammates into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Quinn Snyder had some words for his team over the break. With the game so close, he wanted his team to stay aggressive, saying, don't be a watcher, be an actor. Go out and make something happen on the court. Don't let it come to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie.
Big-time play from Capella. This guy knows how to deliver in these moments.
Finney Smith.
Yes! He's undersized for a 4, but his hops level the playing field.
Murray passes to Young. 16 seconds left to play in the fourth. The fadeaway. Oh, it falls! And tie game! Huge basket right there. Dinwiddie outside. Outside Finney Smith. Takes a 3. Oh, it's off the mark. Here we go to overtime. Time expires. Boy, these teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters. Now we're headed to overtime. This one should be fun. Now here's Young. Nicholas Claxton out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then there's Johnson. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 1. Murray passes to Young. Back to Murray. 6 to shoot. From the corner. Here's Bay. Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Okongwu. Outside Young. Pass to Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu!
And when it comes to assists, Young is on another level. He's got such a gift for feeding his guys.
Back to Dinwiddie. Knocked loose. Stolen by Young. Bay with a screen on Dinwiddie. Okongwu with it. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu!
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Murray against Bridges. Ooh, a clear foul there. And no surprise here. At this stage of the game, they're going to use the coach's challenge. Make them take another look at the call.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the previous play is over 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the ruling on the floor is confirmed. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
First free throw is good. And that narrows the lead down to just 3.
And a great guy to have at the line here. Bridges is a patient and consistent free throw shooter. And by missing that free throw, now a 3 could even the score. Not ideal.
Bay passes to Okongwu. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
They need to start double-teaming him now before he has a chance to get any hotter. The and one puts a little extra insurance on their lead. What a play.
Johnson a screen on Young. Pass to Finney-Smith. And stolen by Bay. Young with it. And Dinwiddie picks him up defensively. And Young, here we go. Slick drive by Young.
The control of Young, unleashing a devastating dribble move and finding the shot.
Now here's Johnson. Back to Dinwiddie. Up and in on the layup.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
Now Murray. Bogdanovich with a screen on Dinwiddie. Murray driving to the basket.
Boy, Murray eats up ground in a hurry. You blink, and suddenly he's at the rim.
Bridges, a screen on Young. Dinwiddie gets the bucket.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Here's Murray. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
First clean look they have. I mean, they've got to take it.
And they've got to be efficient with the clock. Quick score, quick foul.
And it's in.
Offensive rebounding is all about wanting it. Fantastic effort there, leading to second chance points.
Young on the attack.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
He hits the first one, and that puts him up 5.
Like a lot of smaller guys, there's a real ferocity to Trae Young's game. He's willing to scrap to get what he wants.
Well, you love a guy who gets himself to the line, takes his time, and makes the free throws. Complete professional.
Showing off the dribble moves, able to create for himself. I love it.
And so it's Atlanta who scrapes by with a win. Allie, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
Greg, each of these teams are excellent defensively. Tell us why.
Well, defense starts with effort, and all of these guys really compete. They take pride in that defensively, and boy, you love to see it.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. We'll see DeRozan and Williams playing it forward. Ball and Levine are the guard set. And it's Vucevic in at the 5 down low. And so it's the Nets getting on the board first. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And the definition of a 3-level scorer, RJ, Zach LaVine can fill it up with the best of them.
Yeah, Greg, and with his blend of deep range and elevation, I don't know. He might be a 4 or 5 level scorer. One thing's for certain, this man's fun to watch.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Here's Finney Smith. Pass to Claxton. Inside. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Kick out to Levine. Here's the teardrop. It's hauled in by Claxton.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And DeRozan. Here we go.
So quick to get by the defenders. DeRozan with the flush.
The Nets have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Johnson outside.
And one thing about Cam Johnson, his shooting mechanics are elite.
We already know that he shoots a high percentage from 3, but he also has the height to shoot over people from out there, and that adds to the confidence. It's a luxury to have a guy like Johnson that can bang down low and knock him down at the stripe. Normally, he sinks all of his free throws. The defense got lucky there.
And the pass to Vucevic. Here's Ball. The layup off target. Levine against Bridges. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Bridges sets the screen for Dinwiddie. Beyond the arc. That's good from Bridges on the assist by Dinwiddie.
And every year, Bridges seems to get better, including understanding when he should be aggressive on the scoring end. Look, I'll give him an A for effort for trying to dunk through the defense, but maybe he should ease up on that one just a little bit.
Now, here's Bridges, and they go to the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Here's Bridges, and he drops it in from the low post. Bridges has got 5 now.
Nimble inside play by Bridges, working his way to a close-range shot.
Dinwiddie against Ball. Outside Levine. Driving the lane, and the jam by Levine.
A ridiculous athlete. I love when Levine puts it on the deck and goes through the lane like that.
Bridges, right side. Down low, Claxton. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Vucevic. Levine against Bridges. And then Levine with the jam.
Man, I'm telling you, every time Zach LaVine takes flight, we need this man back in the dunk contest quickly.
LGA for the Bulls, it's been a struggle to find consistency the past few seasons.
It's been a one step forward, one step back kind of situation. That they don't need to set their sights on a title yet. They just have to establish that winning culture.
Now, here's Bridges. 5 points in the game. Connects from 3-point range.
And from long range, Bridges getting more and more comfortable taking and making his share of threes.
Levine finds Vucevic. Kick out to Levine. Back to Vucevic. Shoots the 3. Bridges with the board. Nets leading by 4. To the inside. The shot's good from Claxton. Claxton's got his second basket.
The defense got crossed up, and Bridges takes advantage with that pass.
Vucevic is screen on Bridges. For three, Levine. Rebounded by the Nets.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Vucevic. Second personal foul. Third team foul.
Here's Dinwiddie. To the middle. Here's Finney-Smith. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Ball. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And at 6'6", Ball, very similar to Jason Kidd in terms of the vision that he plays the game with. His IQ is off the charts.
Johnson with a screen on Ball. For three, Cameron Johnson, and that's good.
When you have a shooter like Cam Johnson, you're running that play with confidence.
And again, no good by Chicago.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
And so it's Brooklyn heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the... And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Brooklyn.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
You also have to admire how they've challenged the defense inside, getting a lot of points in the paint.
Taking a look at the Bulls. Star pair of Levine and DeRozan are your wingmen. Torrey Craig is out there with Vucevic, and it's Ball in at the point. Now, here's Vucevic. Still yet to score, and it's DeRozan with the extra effort. DeRozan's got the first basket of the second quarter for the Bulls.
It's the hustle points from DeRozan, and that's the kind of play that can set the tone for the rest of the team.
Finney-Smith finds Bridges. Picked by Finney-Smith. 5 to shoot. And the layup's good off the glass. Finney-Smith's got the lead up to 7 now for the Nets.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. DeMar DeRozan credits his upbringing in Compton, California for helping him make the person that he is today. He said, "It gave me my toughness, my aggression. It matured me very fast into a man. That's something that to this day sticks with me. No matter what I get or how much I have now, I still remember what it feels like to have nothing." Kevin?
That's a good thought to keep in your head. David, thanks. Now, here's Dinwiddie. Nice D from Levine.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
Here's Vucevic, and Vucevic throws it down.
Navigating his way inside. Well, once Vuce sees the lane open up, he jumps on it.
And Vucevic, RJ, one of the few NBA players from Switzerland.
Yeah, he's in a pretty exclusive club of Swiss players. Just 4 players coming from there, all of them since 2006. I love it when we get new players from new countries. It just grows the game.
Here's Craig after the basket by Brooklyn. Here's DeRozan driving in. It's blocked. Bridges against Levine from the arc. That's good from Bridges on the assist by Dinwiddie. And now it's a 10-point Nets lead.
This is why I love his game. You really have to admire his tenacity.
Craig kicks to Vucevic. They get it again. Pass the ball. Another shot. There's the drive. And the layup is good.
And Ball being aggressive there with his penetration, seizing on any open space to get to the basket.
Dinwiddie outside. Bridges outside. Here's the 3. Rebound by the Bulls.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
And DeRozan throws it down hard.
That is explosive athleticism by DeRozan. His dunks, oh man, they'll make a rim shake.
Bridges for three. Bridges missing again. Bulls trail by 6. Levine with it. Bridges covering. Levine, that's good.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Puts up a 3. Claxton, no good. For Chicago, they've gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge, huge play.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
Getting up there with the slam, DeMar DeRozan leaves nothing to chance.
And here's Johnson outside. Rebound collected by Levine.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Vucevic. Levine passes the ball. He kicks it to DeRozan. And DeRozan throws it down.
Oh, wow. What a move from DeRozan. That's just not fair.
The Nets have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. And Zach LaVine gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First team.
Bridges outside. To the paint. It's stolen by Vucevic.
That is how you deny entry. Great effort.
And Levine throws it down.
Vooch got that big old paw in the passing lane and made something out of nothing.
Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Pass to Finney-Smith. And the Nets miss again.
Hey, look, I'm not going to lie here. That's a shot that he needs to be making. There are no excuses.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. What a game we're seeing from Mikal Bridges.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And it's a role we don't always see him in, but he's done a great job tonight getting the rest of his team involved.
They've got Lonnie Walker. O'Neal is out there with Thomas. Then there's Ben Simmons. And it's Watford in at the 5 spot. That's the group for Jacques Vaughn getting going here in the second half.
And when it comes to Kobe White, a young guard who shoots with assertiveness.
Well, he's a guy that knows his role, Greg. And when he's out there, his teammates encourage him to shoot the ball because they know how hot he can get.
Now, here is O'Neal. Outside, Simmons. 5 on the clock. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. And there's the call on Andre Drummond. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
O'Neal sets the screen for Thomas. Passes it to O'Neal. And stolen by Williams.
Good anticipation defensively. See the pass coming and manages to snatch it. Run it.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
Now here's Simmons. And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
For a power forward, you got to be impressed with Patrick Williams' shooting.
Especially from deep. He shoots a good clip from there, a solid stretch forward. And it's because he focuses on taking high percentage shots.
Yeah.
Here's Simmons. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds. Here's White. And there's the drive. Here's Drummond. And no good that time. Simmons with the defensive effort. Nets trail by 6. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Jay, I've got a hypothetical for you. If we did a fantasy draft and you had the first overall pick, who would you take?
I'm going to be honest. Right now, I'm going to have to probably say Jokic, just because there's no defense that has been created that can stop his offensive game. So ultimately, it doesn't matter how good of a defender he is. But second, I'm still going with Bron.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Bulls lean in on their veteran core. Zach LaVine said you just got to be consistent every day and have championship habits. Each and every day you've got to have a goal in mind and get to that mindset of we're building for something. We've all sacrificed a little bit for the greater good. Kevin?
And that's what we're talking about. That's what it takes. David, thanks. Now here's DeRozan after Ben Simmons' miss. Caruso kicks to DeRozan. Here's Drummond. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Walker in the post. Light covering. And finished off by O'Neal.
Up high and down hard with that one-hander.
He got a little extra forceful. You're right with that one. And finished off by DeRozan.
And it's hard to believe that DeRozan's offense only continues to get stronger. And in this one, he's really showing us what he can do.
Simmons, a kick out to O'Neal. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. O'Neal's got 5.
Smart decision to kick it out to another guy once the defense is fixated on him in the paint.
Caruso finds Williams. Now here's Drummond. The pass to Caruso. The rebound by Watford. Nets trail by 6. In the corner, O'Neal with it. There's the 3. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
The vision for Simmons, picking out the right pass at the right time.
Williams passes to Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the 2-hand slam. Pass to Watford. This one for 3. That one no good.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Pass to White. Drummond with a screen on Simmons. The putback, and Drummond is right there. And the Bulls lead by 7.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
Timeout called, the Nets. So for the Bulls, Terry's checked in for DeRozan. Zach LaVine comes in for Alex Caruso. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Kobe White. Now here's Simmons. The kick out to Walker. O'Neal outside. Thomas sets a screen for O'Neal. Outside, Simmons. 4 on the clock. Dishes it to Thomas. And it's good, assisting on the play with Simmons. Thomas got his first 2 points.
Hey, guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Kicks it out to Terry. LaVine against Walker. There's a screen by Williams. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. Oh, and the jam by Drummond.
And look at Drummond, capable of rising up and dropping an absolute hammer.
Here's Simmons. Banked in off the glass.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
How about the vision there by Ball, showing the unselfishness, just being a willing passer.
Shooting foul, and here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul, seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original person.
The previous play is under review.
A lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get...
The ruling on the floor stands.
And how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
The first free throw is good. Both good from the line that time.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Terry looking over the floor. Knocked away. And Drummond kicks to Terry. 1 second left. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. So for Chicago right now, Ball and Levine are the guard set. Terry is out there with Williams, and it's Drummond in at the 5. Now here's Terry. And it's blocked, and they get it back. Here's Levine. Here he goes.
You have to watch this. This man has elite athleticism, and it makes him a threat on that offensive glass.
Nets trail by 5. They set the screen. Dinwiddie passes to Claxton. And he commits the intentional foul. DeMar DeRozan. He's checked in for the Bulls. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. You gotta like what DeMar DeRozan has done in this game.
Well, he's been destroying them inside, and they need a timeout to figure out an answer or a prayer if there is one.
Bridges, he's checked in for Walker. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Thanks, guys. Here's what Jacques Vaughn told his team. He said they played well in certain areas, but the lack of detail to the defensive boards has allowed their opponent too many second-chance opportunities. That, he said, is the difference in this game. You have to get busy on the glass, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And here is Drummond after Mikal Bridges hitting the 3. And that'll be 2 free throws come. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original person.
The previous play is under review.
A lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which...
The ruling on the floor stands.
How hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Brooklyn's gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it. 9 times they've missed. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Finney Smith's got the game tied up here for the Nets.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
And as tired as they might be after fighting to tie it up, they have all the momentum now to finish this comeback.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That'll be his second foul of the game. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Now, here's Bridges, and the foul on Patrick Williams. That's foul number 2 for him.
15 seconds.
There's the screen. Bridges with it, now guarded by DeRozan.
An active and alert defender, Drummond does everything he can to make opponents uncomfortable.
Levine kicks to DeRozan. Ball, the pass to DeRozan. Tries the spin move. It's Drummond, top of the key. Just 5 to shoot, and 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And the foul goes against Brooklyn. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Oh, they've been punishing the inside defense consistently in this one. Look, it's been a very productive area of the floor for them.
And during this game, they sliced the D apart by just attacking the rim, flat out dominating them inside.
Now, here's Dinwiddie. Nets passing it around. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Basket good.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for them.
Williams kicks the ball. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. 1:56 left in the fourth. Finney Smith passes to Claxton. Kicks it out to Johnson. Kept to line. Passes it to Finney Smith. Here's Claxton. Back to Finney Smith. And finished off by Finney Smith.
And after all that time, finally, they've been able to tie it up here in the fourth quarter. What a comeback. And what a finish we have in store.
And even when time is starting to run short, there was no panic. They kept their focus and went about their business.
Chicago calls timeout. O'Neal's check in for Brooklyn. And Chicago also making a switch. Vucevic checked in for Andre Drummond. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. Rosen dishes to Vucevic. Dinwiddie with the steal. Here's Bridges. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Zach LaVine.
Yeah, a national champion in college. Bridges has also played in the finals. So Mikal is built for pressure moments like this.
Tight game. He is exactly who we wanted at the line.
Here's Vucevic, and Vucevic throws it down.
He's been in the league long enough that late game moments do not scare Nikola Vucevic.
Dinwiddie wide open. O'Neal finds Claxton. Bridges for 3. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots. He missed but 3.
Oh, a major factor in those 2021 finals. Bridges growing more and more comfortable in the big moment.
Dinwiddie passes to Bridges. He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
Since being given more responsibility, Bridges has really blossomed and wants to continue getting better. Well, they wanted every last one of those, and he delivered, making it a 2-possession game.
The wide open look here for Vucevic. Misses the 3. The Nets on offense. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Bridges kicks it out to Dinwiddie. 6 to shoot. Takes it inside, and the layup's good off the glass.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yeah, they fought as hard as they could. Just wasn't in the cards tonight.
The pass to Claxton. Here's O'Neal. Misses the shot. And so it's Brooklyn with the win. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans. But
You know, BA, they're going to be stuffing that highlight reel all night. I mean, you can feel the energy in this place. The crowd is definitely ready for it.
And now the opening lineup for Chicago. DeRozan and Miller in at the forward slots. Ball runs point with Levine flanking him. And it's Vucevic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Young. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, BA. Not sure what got into him. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Here's Murray. Outside Young. Bay with a screen on ball. Pass to Bay. Just 4 to shoot. From downtown. Nails it from 3.
And good recognition there from Trey. It's part of his role. He's got to find open guys.
Williams a screen on Murray. Down low. And stolen by Bay. And a fast break now for the Hawks. Fades away. Williams grabs the board. And Williams has got the ball here for the Bulls. It's a three-point game. And for the past few seasons, the Hawks have been driven by their offense, Brent.
And they really have done a nice job of finding some wing scoring to complement what it is they've gotten from the guard position. And they put an emphasis on the three-point line. They made a coaching change, and that philosophy is also helping lead them to be a more potent offense night after night.
DeRozan finds Vucevic. Left side Williams. And stolen by Bay. To the paint. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And that's a nice pass from Bay, willing to do whatever he can to help his team.
Vucevic, a screen on Young. And out of bounds. Atlanta will have it. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
The Hawks have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Outside Murray. Pass to Capella. Soft touch off the glass.
And those assist numbers for Murray keep going up because he can score.
Williams with the screen. The 3 from Ball. And Williams punches it home.
At last, their cold streak is over. They finally found something that worked.
Yeah, the point is to score, so getting that first one, that always helps.
And he recovers it. Bay from long range. Young, the pass to Bay. 5 to shoot. The Hawks need to get one up here. And the slam dunk by Capella.
Well, take your choice. You can either foul him or watch him dunk. Well, actually, in this case, you could get both.
Williams, the rebound by the Hawks.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
Young looking for an opening. Screen by Capella. Murray for 3. Sinks the tray. Murray's got 5.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
Bay passes to Young. Bay outside. The kick to Hunter. Young against Ball. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's going to belong to Nikola Vucevic.
Yeah, you really want to stay down on any kind of fake like that, so Trae Young does a nice job of coaxing the defense.
And both free throws good for Young. And Grant, a positive for the Bulls over the last few seasons. They work hard to get good shots.
Well, BA, that's definitely part of their DNA. They've had the personnel to do it, and guys who are disciplined and patient.
And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Hawks.
They've been pretty intimidating on the defensive end, knocking away shootings, containing shooters, and making it tough to find looks.
Well, they've really attacked off of the turnovers, so leaking out and capitalizing on fast break stuff.
Now here's Young. Capella screen on Ball. There's Young with the 3. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
Here's Levine. Ball outside. Spins. Pass to Vucevic. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time.
You see right there, that is why everybody is still very high on Lonzo Ball. Has a sixth sense for when to dish it.
Young finds Murray. Capella with it. That shot off the mark. Vucevic with some nice D. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Here's DeRozan, and it's blocked. He keeps control of the ball. Screen by Capella. Here's Murray. The kick out to Young. Knocks it down from distance. Young's got 8.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
Well, a lot of importance placed on outside shooting, and tonight you can see why after that kind of quarter exploding from the perimeter.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks with an impressive 16-point. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. Boy, a very convincing performance so far from the Hawks.
It's simple. When you can protect the rim the way they have, it's a big advantage.
Yeah, you can't be careless with your shot selection out there because some of them are getting thrown back.
Bay and Capella, they're inside. The talented duo of Young and Murray of the backcourt. And it's Hunter in at the 3. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. How about Saddiq Bey, a guy who's growing into a floor-spacing threat now, Brent?
Yeah, incredibly focused, BA, on developing those skills to be a sniper at the three-point line. He wants to stretch the floor out, and he has to do that consistently by knocking down shots.
And Grant, some players feel like certain officials have it out for them. Did you ever see any of that?
You know what, BA? The refs are human too. Yes, I did say that. But they're supposed to be impartial. So if you go after them for a while, it's possible they will hold a grudge.
Pass to DeRozan. Ball outside. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on Young. And when you talk about the Atlanta Hawks, Brent, their entire 22-23 season seemed to be a win-one, lose-one scenario.
Yeah, a bit of a toss-up there, finishing 41-41. They made a coaching change, and with that comes a philosophical one, so you're making that adjustment. But the Hawks just never found their rhythm. You think with this offseason and retooling just a little bit that this team comes in composed with the goal in mind that they're going to be competitive this year and see if they can get beyond that first-round exit from last year.
Pass to Bay. Hunter on the wing. Bay with a screen on DeRozan. And here's Murray. Lets it go from deep. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Nice roll from Hunter. Good feel on that one.
Here's Drummond. Rebounded by the Hawks. Capella's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Mills finds Bay. And here's Hunter from the arc. Hits the three-pointer. Hunter's got 7 now in this quarter.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Zach LaVine talked about his path to stardom. He said, quote, "I've always viewed myself as a top-tier player, and I put in the work. If you expect yourself to be here, it's something that you have to go out and show each and every day. I feel like I've done that." Brian, that confidence was there from day one.
He's big time, Allie. Thanks for that.
And the coaching staff loving the fact that Hunter is getting after it with the hustle. Good effort on both ends.
Williams from long range. The rebound by the Hawks. Here in quarter 2, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Outside Murray. And there's the foul. It's on Zach LaVine. That's his first foul of the game. Bogdan Bogdanovic checked in for DeJounte Murray. And stolen by Williams. Here's Ball. change momentum here. Bay outside, launches a three, nails it from beyond the arc. Bay's got 8 points.
And Bay's not going to hesitate, very confident in that range.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Levine passes to Drummond. Here's Williams into the lane, and Williams punches it home.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding at rising up off the ground.
To the inside. Bogdanovich passes to Bay. Bogdanovich, oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Bogdanovich got himself in a great spot, just reading where that carom was coming off of the rim and collected it.
And he commits the intentional foul. Okongwu's checked in for Atlanta. Johnson comes in for Bay. It's stolen by Johnson. On the push, here comes Atlanta. And here's Mills from the arc. Offensive rebound. For Chicago, they've gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Hunter.
Oh, they're lucky that pass was just tipped and not taken. Could have been worse.
A big group substitution here for Chicago. Vucevic, he's checked in for Drummond. Craig comes in for Williams. Caruso, he's checked in for Zach LaVine. And it's White in for Ball. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
1:05 left in the first half. Mills, the pass to Bogdanovich. There's a screen by Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. The ball's knocked loose.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
It's a one-on-one situation.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
His first, team sport.
The first free throw is good.
Now, Bogdanovich does those things that go underappreciated on the stat sheet, but much appreciated by the coaching staff. Such a valuable player.
Johnson finds Mills. From the arc. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good.
There's a reason Vucevic shoots a great percentage. So adept and skilled at scoring inside.
Outside Bogdanovich. Gets the 3 to fall. Bogdanovich has got 6.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Here's DeRozan. He takes it in. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
A case of DeRozan just wanting it more. Great persistence there.
DeAndre Hunter. He's been the guy making things happen for the Atlanta Hawks. Hunt, thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. We've seen DeAndre Hunter really having a great game.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Second half underway. Here's who Billy Donovan's got on the floor. Torrey Craig out there with Nikola Vucevic. Then it's Kobe White. Then it's DeMar DeRozan. And it's Caruso in at the shooting guard position.
I would say that Trae Young's pick and roll game is fairly advanced for a player his age. What a treat to watch.
Caruso finds Vucevic from deep. And finished off by Vucevic.
Yeah, merciless play by Vucevic down low. Crashing through the contact to finish strong.
And Young, here we go, banked it in off the glass. He's got 10.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Yeah, high effort play by DeRozan. But his ability to absorb the foul and still put up the shot, magnificent.
And the Hawks making a change here. Griffin's checked in.
And one thing you like about Capella, he really understands who he is as a player.
Well, this guy is the definition of a rim runner, protects the rim and rebounds and does all the dirty work for this team, and he's willing to do that. That's how he makes his living. Murray with a great change of pace, ball on a string. That's a great play.
Vucevic gets the bucket.
Well, here's the problem. He's shooting the lights out, but they're still behind. They need another guy to step up.
Young from long range. And here's Bay. Give him 8. Three-pointer. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Everything is dropping for them. Just a terrific third period run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
Vucevic, a screen on Young. Back to Vucevic. And the power finish by Vucevic.
Rolling with purpose off the pick. Vooch, impressive basketball IQ, is really featured in screen and rolls.
Young, the pass to Murray. Capella in the high post. Bay with room to shoot. Another one falls for Atlanta.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
Well, this team did something in halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
And that one falls for Bay.
Utility guys like Sadiq Bey can be very valuable assets. He really makes the effort to give you a little bit of everything out there and try to make a difference.
Murray passes to Bay. Here's Capella. The kick out to Griffin. Pass to Bay. Screen by Griffin. To the middle. Oh, it's stolen by DeRozan. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Brian, the Bulls back in 2021 shifting the roster towards a more veteran win-now look. They've pushed their chips into the middle. Now they're trying to find their way into contention. All-star forward DeMar DeRozan said, quote, "We've got to go out there and compete. If we want this thing, we have to go after it." Brian?
All right, Allie, thank you. Pass to Griffin. There's Young with the 3. The kick out to Griffin. Outside Young. Bay with a screen on Caruso. Young misses.
I saw a green light there. He's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
Caruso with the bucket.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Left side Young. Fires the 3. Knocks down the triple. Young's got 13.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Caruso with the bucket.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Craig against Bay. Murray, a screen on Craig. Bay from long range. And the Hawks with another 3.
Strong response there by Bay, upping the competitive nature here a little.
White for 3. The rebound by the Hawks. Capella's got a rebound number 12 here already in the game. Murray's shot is good. And it's DeRozan with the ball for Chicago. The 3. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defense. And so he hits the technical free throw. There's 14 seconds left in the third quarter. It's stolen by Johnson. Pass to Okongwu. Back to Bogdanovich. Picked up by Okongwu. Got it up. And it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! And so it's the Atlanta Hawks showing no mercy and just piling it on, looking dominant and focused right now. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. Back to the game after this break. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Johnson is out there with A.J. Griffin. Then there's Bogdan Bogdanovic. Then there's Patrick Mills. And it's a Kongwu in at the 5 down low. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Pulls up. Craig inside. Johnson on him. Tries the spin move. Clock at 6. White drives in. The Bulls need to get off a shot. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. Here's Levine. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Bogdan Bogdanovic.
A creative scorer and incredible athlete, Levine is exactly what you'd want offensively from your two guard.
Boy, this could snowball if they continue to put up points.
I can't say enough about their performance.
Back to Bogdanovic. There's the screen by Johnson. From deep. And Bogdanovic is good for 3.
Well, the range for Bogdanovic continues to expand. He's showing real confidence taking the long bombs.
Here's Drummond. Outside Levine. Nice move. Back to Drummond. And the shot goes in.
Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
About a minute and a half into the fourth now. Bogdanovic on the wing. He's covered by Levine. Spins. It's Johnson with a drive. Great positioning on the putback.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
White, the pass to Drummond. Now Levine.
Wow. Down.
And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
That's the sauce right there. I mean, every night, Levine approaches the rim like it's a dunk contest.
Gets the 3 ball to go.
Now, you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
Griffin left side. Pass to Okongwu. And here's Mills. Drummond defending. Back to Okongwu. Oh, got a piece of it. Craig with a steal. Drummond passes to White. No good. Good D by Bogdanovic. Atlanta's gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. This one for 3. Drummond grabs the miss. For Chicago, they've gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. To the paint. Here's Craig. He got a piece of it. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Hawks?
What a performance from beyond the arc in this game. They stuck to their guns, and it's paid off all game.
Their attacking of the offensive glass has also been a success story. All game long, they've been committed to finding those second chance opportunities.
The offensive rebound. Pass to Mills. From deep three-point range. And the ball out of play. The Bulls will have it. Well, the Bulls shooting just 42% so far in the game. Drummond with the ball. Now Bogdanovic defending. 2 open that time. Made it look easy. Levine's got 6 in the quarter.
Now, this is when the game slows down for a big man like Andre Drummond. He can make those kind of plays.
Bogdanovic passes to Okongwu. Okongwu, a screen on Levine. Here's Bogdanovic. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Yeah, this time slashing Bogdanovic, not in a spot-up mode, but on the move. And he picked up some contact while he was driving to the hole.
We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Hawks.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Saddiq Bey.
Just really loved his activity level here tonight. Constantly mixed it up, and he threw himself into a lot of plays.
Back to Bogdanovich. Here's the three. He's got it. 6 of 10 now.
You can feel the excitement in this arena. These guys have done one heck of a job.
Yeah, huge motivation. Always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
Levine way outside. Pass to Terry. Outside Levine. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to go on Bogdanovich.
Just putting in work. Levine with a strong move and gets rewarded with a trip to the line.
And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Mills finds Bogdanovich.
Yeah, I think he's letting his emotions get the better of him on that foul.
And that one falls for Bogdanovich.
2 shots.
And that's good as he hits both shots. There's 14 seconds left in the game. Craig with a screen on Mills. Pass to Drummond. The three from Ball. And again, no good by Chicago. And so it's Atlanta easily grabbing this one. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight.
To Wednesday afternoon basketball. And Greg, taking a look at this one here tonight, the clash at the guard positions really stands out.
No question about it. Both teams rely heavily on their backcourts to get it done, and I'm interested to see which backcourt brings it tonight.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. We've got Johnson, Nicholas Claxton out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Bridges, and it's Dinwiddie in at the point. Dinwiddie against Young. Dinwiddie drives in. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Dinwiddie with the bucket.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Murray scanning the floor. A three-pointer, no good.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Steve, thinking back to the 2018 draft, Atlanta made a trade that day with major ramifications.
Kevin, yes, they did. At the core of it, it was Young for Doncic. It might have been easy to second guess at first, but Young has had an enormous impact on the Hawks.
Dinwiddie wide open. Oh, good with the triple. Hawks have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Young with no one around. From outside, off the mark. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Bridges for 3. Pass to Finney-Smith. Fires for 3, and the officials call him for a 3-second violation. Atlanta's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. For 3, Murray hits it from 3-point range. Murray's got his third basket of the night.
Rising up with that jump shot. It's all about DeJounte Murray's confidence.
There's the pick from past the arc. Dinwiddie's shot is off. Hawks have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. There's the pass to Bey. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
Saddiq Bey embraces playing up-tempo basketball, catching the rock and taking his shots.
Young against Dinwiddie. And they get it over to the left wing. And Finney Smith gets it to go.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
Young looking around. He feeds it to Murray. The kick out to Young. Off target from three-point range. Nets trail by 4.
And Trae Young may have taken it personally that he was drafted 5th in that stacked 2018 draft.
And GA, that draft was full of superstars. But you're right, he's played the most NBA games out of the top 5 picks in that draft. I love how hard Capella works on defense. Doesn't want to give up anything easy.
Hunter. Bridges with the steal. And here we go. The fast break with Dinwiddie. Young with the steal. Murray right side. Rebounded by the Nets.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
Johnson can't hit. And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. 4-point game. On its way from Young for 2. Cans the shot with nobody near him. Young's got his second bucket. Bridges a screen on Young. Bridges outside. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet.
No hesitation from Bridges. He gets the ball and is primed to take that shot.
Here's Young. Takes it off the glass. Young's got 6.
Poor interior defense. If you play him soft, he's going to kill you.
Kick by Bridges. Dinwiddie passes to Bridges. Launches a 3. And the Nets another 3.
You just can't afford to leave open shooters in this league. Everyone is practicing the 3.
For 3, Murray. Johnson with the rebound. The Nets have gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game. Buries the long-range jumper.
And from long range, Bridges getting more and more comfortable taking and making his share of threes.
Bey with a screen on Dinwiddie. Murray kicks to Young. From deep. Dinwiddie with the rebound. Young with the steal. It could go. Oh, my goodness!
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
And what I love, there was no panic on his part. That's the steady pulse.
Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Atlanta. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Hawks.
For me, they're turning defense into offense, creating opportunities by taking the ball away. Great effort.
And they're making their own luck with how hard they're playing, forcing turnovers and turning that into offense.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Nets. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Cameron Johnson. Then there's Nicholas Claxton. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 1. For 3, Murray. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got his 4th rebound in this one. Dinwiddie kicks to Bridges. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And Capella sends it back.
What a block by Clint Capella. Flying in with those long arms for the no.
Murray, good.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
There's a good screen. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Shot clock at 6. Claxton with the bucket.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
No one covering. Young's got 11.
You knew this was coming. Trae Young hitting back with the 3-ball. Give me back that momentum.
Atlanta leading by 4.
And Steve, one thing you love about Murray, that ability to change a game with just his defense.
Greg, between his awareness and his quickness, he's an impact defender. He's active. He's got great anticipation. Just what you want in a perimeter defender.
Bridges, no one around him. Hits the 3-point bomb. 9 points in the game so far.
A capable shooter from all 3 levels, and Bridges with the smooth release.
Young with the ball, and it's Johnson picking him up. And here we go. Dinwiddie heading to the hoop. Finished off the break. And it's now only a 1-point Hawks lead.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, DeJounte Murray grew up in South Seattle. He said a lot of stuff goes on. It was rough. But NBA veteran and fellow Rainier Beach graduate Jamal Murray tried to help him. Murray says he always stayed positive with me and my family. He'd say that kid has a chance. And every summer we play pickup. I knew I could be okay if I stayed working. Kevin?
And he did. D.A., thanks so much for the report. From downtown, rebounded by the Hawks. Capella's got 6 rebounds in the game. And here's Young from the arc. Rebounded by the Nets. Claxton's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Finney Smith with it, guarded by Hunter. Bridges outside. Kicks it out to Johnson. All alone. Claxton no good.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
You've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
The 3. And the Nets miss again.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Bridges misses. And so it's Capella who brings up the ball for the Hawks. 6-point lead. Here's Hunter. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
A tough guy who doesn't mind mixing it up. Hunter can do a lot of damage in the paint.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Claxton. They get the rebound. And Bridges able to finish.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. And a guy who fills up the stat sheet across the board, Steve. DeJounte Murray.
His length and athleticism shows up at both ends, Kevin. A good rebounder for a guard. And beyond the numbers, he comes up with some clutch plays.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Okongwu's checked in for Capella. Johnson comes in for Sadiq Bey. A.J. Griffin's checked in for Hunter. That's Mills in for Young. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Bridges for 3. Okongwu grabs the board. Outside Griffin. From outside the arc. That shot misses. And so it's Atlanta in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Their defense says, all right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. DeJounte Murray has been sensational.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
We've got Johnson. Bogdan Bogdanovic is out there with Mills. Then it's Okongwu. And it's Griffin in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
And here's Mills from the arc. It's hauled in by Thomas. Nets trail by 7. Second half rolling along now. About a minute play here. And stolen by Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the button.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
And Patrick Mills gets that whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Long range from the inbound. 6 on the shot clock. Thomas, a screen on Johnson. The Nets need to get a shot off here. 3-pointer. And sports may be the ultimate meritocracy. Does it matter where you're from, Greg, your background? You got to have game, right?
Kevin, it's a beautiful thing. Some players grew up with a father in the NBA. Others were a world away. Either way, when you get here, you know you've earned it.
And it's sent back by Okongwu. And it turns out it's going to be a foul. He was... Hoping for a clean play, but the officials felt otherwise, so we'll see some free throws here.
A walking triple-double threat. Simmons needs to keep working on developing that jump shot to be truly unguardable.
Bogdanovic with the screen. A 3 from Mills. Sinks the 3-pointer. Mills has got the lead up to 14 now for the Hawks.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to get.
And that one's good. Simmons.
And here's a guy who loves playing inside. Simmons can play some bully ball down low.
Steve, what I love about Okongwu is how he uses his body and gets the most out of it.
Kevin, he has crazy athleticism for an undersized center. He's stout on defense and uses that quickness when he has the ball.
The Hawks shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And just last season, they were at about 82% from the free throw line. So those numbers are always going to be positive.
What impresses me is the efficiency of Bogey's game. He works so hard to develop that consistency.
And there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Simmons. That is his first foul of the game. The Hawks leading by 13. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, there was quite a bit of shakeup in the Hawks front office last season amid rumors of discord. DeJounte Murray said, there's a lot of noise, but at the end of the day, winning takes care of it all. So we need to control what we can control, continue to come together as brothers, and try to go out and win basketball games. Kevin, back to you.
All right, that's all they can do. David, thanks.
Not just a scorer, Bogdanovich shows excellent feel as a playmaker. That was a nice find.
Here's Simmons. Pass to Watford. Back to Simmons. From downtown. Rebounded by the Hawks. Okongwu with the screen for Bogdanovich. Good ball movement here by the Hawks. Stolen by O'Neal. On the wing, Walker. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Count it, good.
Excellent job capitalizing in close. The defense can't give Walker these easy looks.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Mills. Okongwu with a screen on Simmons. There's the steal. And here comes Walker, leading the fast break. On the wing, Walker. All sorts of time. Not going to go that time.
Rare for him to get a wide open shot from mid-range and fail to connect.
Johnson outside. Drills the three-pointer. Johnson's got 5 points in the quarter.
Perfect vision. Mills getting quicker these days at spotting the open man.
And here is Simmons. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. So far in the game, he's 0 of 2 at the line. And he can't get the first one. He doesn't get the second one. Bogdanovich wide open. Another three for Atlanta.
A supremely accurate shooter. Bogdanovich knows his way around the arc so well.
Here's Simmons. Plays it up off the glass.
And how about the move he made there to come up and get himself clear in the lane for the deuce?
The three from Johnson. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's Atlanta. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, it takes good vision and it takes good decision making right there. He showed both, and he did so at a very high level.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Setting the floor for the Nets. Mikal Bridges out there with Simmons. Then there's Cam Johnson. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Claxton in at the center. Here's Young, and he drives in. It's good.
Great at penetrating inside. Once Young gets a step on the defense, he explodes toward the bucket.
Passes it to Claxton. Fades and shoots. Bay pulls it in.
Defensively, it's hard to account for everything. They gambled off him, and it worked.
Bangs home the trifecta. And the Hawks lead by 21.
You know, when you watch Trae Young, he sort of glides around the floor. Then he can stop on a dime.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. Dinwiddie's checked in for Ben Simmons. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Bridges a screen on Young. Over in the corner, Claxton. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got 3 assists in the game. Bay with the screen for Young. Pass to Bay. The pass to Capella. And the layup falls.
That's why they get Clint the ball right there. His teammates trust him to score in the paint.
Pass to Claxton. Lets the three fly. Rebound Atlanta. Murray outside. Bay with a screen on Dinwiddie. Young from outside. Brooklyn with the rebound. Claxton's got 6 rebounds in the game. For 3, Bridges. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And finished off by Finney-Smith.
Tremendous effort getting the steal, then getting the ball up the court.
You know what? We see this time and time again. Turnovers lead to a break, and then points at the other end.
Late reaction defensively. He quickly takes advantage, grows their lead.
You can't afford to give him space. Those kinds of mistakes have been the story of this game.
Young with the steal. Oh, Hunter in position. The shot comes out.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
It started off looking good, but the timing was just a little off, and sometimes that's all it takes.
Now Young. In the corner, Bay with it. Young against Bridges. Young drives in. Count that one. Young's got 21.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out. These are the fundamentals we're always talking about. Excellent bounce pass.
Young, no good. Nets trail by 18.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Hawks.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Trae Young.
Throughout the night, he was their catalyst at the offensive end. Play after play was run through him with great success.
Bridges for 3. Rebound by the Hawks. Here's Bay. That 3 off the mark. Brooklyn with the ball. Trailing by 17. Offensive rebound. Pass to Dinwiddie. Bridges inside the 3-point line. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet.
And for the night, Bridges is cooking with grease and showing no signs of slowing down.
Young from outside. It's hauled in by Claxton.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for Atlanta. Young outside. He kicks it to Hunter. Bridges with the steal. The 3. Bridges missing again. And so Atlanta takes this one by a big margin. A confident win and one where they...
Thanks for joining us. We've got a Wednesday afternoon. All right, folks, get your running shoes on. Both of these teams want to push the pace.
Oh, that they do. Pace, pace, pace. And as a fan, I just love these types of matchups. It's so much fun to see these teams get up and down the floor, play with pace, and have fun. I'm excited for this one.
And the starting lineup for the Nets. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Johnson. Then it's Nicholas Claxton. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point. Johnson a screen on ball. Outside Johnson. Nails it from beyond the arc.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Pass to Levine. On the take. Johnson with the defensive effort.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively. This guy, a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Good chance here for Vucevic. Here's DeRozan. Rebounded by the Nets. It's tipped. Stolen by Ball. To the left wing. Inside. And Williams punches it home.
A mistake by the defense. You can't let Ball's teammates get open because he will find them.
Bridges against Levine. Finney-Smith a screen. Bridges passes to Finney-Smith. Puts up a three. And the Nets another three.
Now Dorian Finney-Smith increasingly efficient offensively. Good feel for when to rise and fire.
Here's Levine. And the dunk by Levine.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody. Back to Bridges. Soft touch off the glass. Bridges has got 5 points.
Well, that's just a good possession. Dorian Finney-Smith moving the ball. He's been working on that aspect of his game.
Patrick Williams. First personal foul.
Brooklyn has gone 3 of 3 from outside and looking sharp here in the first. Here's Dinwiddie. And the layup is good.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Good D by Finney-Smith. The Nets have gone 5 of 5 in this quarter. Solid. Bridges outside. Screen by Claxton. And there's the lob. Can't hit that one.
You know, two things happen here. Excellent coverage on the shot, and then finish the possession securing the boards.
Rebounded by Johnson. And here are the Nets now. They're on a 13-4 run. Finney-Smith passes to Johnson.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Bridges outside. There's the triple. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string. Yeah, this is a little bit of showmanship right there, from his nifty handle to the way he finishes. Nicely done by Zach.
Bridges passes to Claxton. When they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
They've played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Well, you set the tempo early, and when you get command and control of a game, it's perfect.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Nets.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
Three-pointer, Bridges. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges.
That's miscommunication, and we rarely see that happen.
Andre Drummond is checked in for Chicago. The Bulls have gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. Ball passes to DeRozan, and he drives in. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Doing his thing right there. DeMar DeRozan flies to the 10 and caps off the drive with a big-time finish.
It's Dinwiddie on the wing, hounded by Ball. Screen by Claxton. For 3, Bridges. Left side, Finney-Smith. Back to Claxton. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him. Claxton's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
Outside, Finney-Smith. And out of bounds. It would be Chicago ball.
I'm not sure what happened there. You just can't give away possessions in this league.
For Chicago, they've gone 6 of 11 so far. DeRozan. Some solid defense from Claxton. It's Dinwiddie on the wing. Hounded by Ball. Outside, Finney-Smith. The 3. He drops it from range. Finney-Smith's got 6 points.
Every team in search of players with this skill set. Dorian Finney-Smith, the prototypical 3. And yes, he can D as well.
And so it's Brooklyn. They have a nice... Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. All right, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
Well, they've really been racking up three-pointers in bunches. They've been so impressive to watch.
And that's what has them ahead in this game. Their floor spacing has been just tremendous.
On the wings, it's the dynamite pair of Levine and DeRozan. Andre Drummond is out there with Patrick Williams. And it's Ball in at the 1. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Three-pointer, Bridges. And the Nets, another 3.
You've got to be aware and stay attached to Mikal Bridges beyond that arc. This guy dangerous as a shooter.
Ooh, what a play. Just palms the block. And now the Nets on the break. Can't finish the lob. Chicago shooting the ball at 43% from the field. Ball, and Ball throws it down.
Well, Levine has really worked on those playmaking abilities. That's a pretty pass right there.
Bridges with it, guarded now by Ball. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. The 3 is up. Bridges passes to Johnson. High post Claxton. DeRozan brings a double from deep. Johnson connects from downtown. Johnson's got his second basket of the night.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Pass to Drummond. And the jam by Drummond.
Boy, how about the quick elevation by Andre Drummond? Doesn't miss an opportunity when it's that easy.
Dinwiddie outside. And he lays it up and in. And we've heard some, like Greg Popovich, say that three-pointers are becoming too prevalent. Doris, you think they overwhelm other parts of the game?
You know what? There is obviously a heavy emphasis on 2 things. Three-point shooting and restricted area attempts. I think the feeling is the mid-range has been eliminated. But here's what I know, B.A. To win a playoff series, that mid-range game comes back into play. And again, I go back to the point that I have been consistent about. To me, the game is still in a great place.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, last year, the NBA created a new award. It's called the Clutch Player of the Year. It's named the...
Oh, no way! Levine! My goodness!
Well, multiple-time winner of the slam dunk contest, Levine has got a creative streak.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Launches it. Rebound by the Bulls.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Williams with it. And Bridges picks him up defensively. Shot by Levine, no good. For Brooklyn, they've gone 4 for 6 here in the second. From downtown, Bridges misses.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up.
Boy, one thing you can say about Andre Drummond, he is so steady. Statistically, it's the same story every year.
Some changes for Chicago. Caruso comes in for Levine, and it's White in for Ball. It's Bridges on the wing. Down low. The shot by Johnson, no good. The Bulls have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. The 3 from DeRozan. Here's Drummond. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Drummond's got 6 points.
Andre Drummond has attacked the glass offensively as long as he's been in the league. Boy, those second chance points come quickly to this guy.
Three-pointer, Bridges sinks it from distance. Bridges has got 9 points in the quarter.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Here's the 3. The long distance 3 is buried. Bridges has got 20.
You can tell his hustle inspires the entire squad. He really gets everyone so amped up.
Dinwiddie with it. Now guarded by White. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Here's Finney-Smith. No good on the three. And so it's Caruso who brings up the ball for Chicago. They trail by 14. And the jam by Drummond.
How about the anticipation from Andre Drummond, understanding the alley-oop is there and converting with style.
White with the steal. And now the Bulls in transition. Here's Caruso. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 6 of 11 here in the second quarter. Floats one. It's hauled in by DeMar DeRozan. DeRozan's got 4 rebounds in the game. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Drummond. Claxton with a rebound. And the Nets shooting a solid 50% throughout the second. Bridges outside. To the inside. And stolen by Williams. Here's White. Finished off the break.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Mikal Bridges has been on display for the Nets. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Boy, you look at Mikal Bridges. What a contribution.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
Well, one of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
Checking out the group for Jacques Vaughn to start the second half. They've got Lonnie Walker. Royce O'Neal is out there with Trendon Watford. Then it's Cam Thomas. And it's Simmons in at the point guard position. Thomas misses.
What a nice individual defensive effort right there. Did a great job contesting.
Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
The Bulls making a switch here. Craig's checked in. And now the Nets on the break. It's Thomas on the wing. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Chicago trailing here. And Doris for Brooklyn. What do you think their biggest challenge will be retooling this roster?
BA, one of the problems they face, they don't own many of their own draft picks. So acquiring key pieces has to come through trades and free agency. And with that, you then have to have the salary cap implications to deal with. This is not easy.
For 3, O'Neal. And the foul on Ben Simmons. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
The Bulls shooting about 48% from the floor. Pretty good. Here's White. And he banks in the layup. White's got his second basket.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Brooklyn has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Here's Simmons. Pass to Watford. Walker with it. He's guarded by Caruso. Simmons with it. Screen by O'Neal. 6 to shoot. Here's Watford. Fires the 3. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Craig against Simmons. Now Vucevic. Fires from deep. Ben Simmons grabs the board. Pass to Watford. It's tipped. Simmons against White. Down low. Here's Terry. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. And now it's just a 4-point Brooklyn lead. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed.
Now Ben Simmons at 6'11" with elite hops. That's an easy look.
White drives in. The rebound by the Nets. Now here's Walker. Still without a bucket. Pass to Simmons. Hangs. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Kobe White picks one up.
That's Ben Simmons putting the defense in a compromising situation, draws the foul.
Levine, he's checked in for Terry. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Here's White. Tries again. It's not going to go for him. Oh, nice D from Walker. Here's Simmons. Pass to Watford. The kick out to Simmons. Nice move. Nifty move. And the layup is up and in. Simmons has got 5 points.
Boy, Ben Simmons, because of his size, inside, he is a dangerous force.
Here's Craig. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
First personal foul.
He misses the free throw.
Team foul. At the line for the Bulls.
And he's good on the second. And there's 1:38 left in the third. Here's Simmons. 5 points in the game. Pass to Watford. To the middle. The kick out to Walker. Over Caruso. Walker's shot is off.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest. Well, everyone's seeking those high percentage looks in the restricted area. Nicely done there.
Pass to O'Neal. To the paint. Shoots over Caruso. And too long on the shot. The Bulls have gone cold here in this third quarter. Just 3 of 9. Here's Levine. White against Simmons. White, the pass to Vucevic. And it's good. 2 points. And now just a 4-point Brooklyn lead.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
Lays it up and banks it in.
If there's a teammate open on the floor, Simmons will put it on time and on target.
The Bulls have gotten only 4 of 10 shots to fall so far in the third. White can't hit. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Watford. Yet to see a basket. Sinks the tray. And it's a 9-point Brooklyn lead. Now here's Levine. Defense right on him. Here's White. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his groove.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. Boy, you look at Mikal Bridges. What a contribution.
Well, I think this is a necessary timeout so they can figure out a way to limit the impact this guy's having from three-point range. They've got to dedicate more resources to their perimeter D.
Patrick Williams.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams.
That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
Here's Dinwiddie. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Patrick Williams out there with Andre Drummond. Then it's DeMar DeRozan. Then it's Lonzo Ball. And it's Levine in at the small forward position. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
Okay, Andre Drummond putting it on the deck and getting to the cup. That is a nice drive.
Bridges a screen on Ball. Bridges outside.
Patrick Williams. Second personal foul. First team foul.
DeRozan against Bridges. Inside. Shot clock at 6. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Well, the length and skill set is a tremendous combination for Mikal Bridges. Starting to cook a little bit.
Ball passes to Levine. Outside, Williams. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Nets.
Their hot shooting from long distance has been the key. Spacing the floor and rising up with that confidence.
The other thing that's been impressive is really just relentless driving the basketball. Doesn't matter if the defense is there, they are challenging them and getting it done.
It's Dinwiddie on the wing. It's Dinwiddie on the wing. Again, the Nets score.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
And there's the rejection. Finney-Smith inside. Williams defending. And out of bounds. It'll be Chicago ball.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
And that's how you defend. He wasn't showing any mercy with that swat.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
The drive by Drummond. Got a hand on it, and he's able to get it back. And there it is for him. Here's Dinwiddie. 2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Claxton up top. Some solid defense from Drummond. For Chicago, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. The 3 from DeRozan. Rebound Brooklyn. They've led by as many as 14. And Dinwiddie, here we go. Here's Claxton. And again, it's the Nets missing. Chicago trailing here. Ooh, poked away. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Pass to Levine. Puts up a 3. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got 9 rebounds now for 3. Bridges gets it to go. He's now 9 for 11 on the night.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
It's stolen by Johnson. For 3, Bridges finds Dinwiddie. Wide open look. That's good on the jumper. And the Nets lead by 11.
Nice pass by Bridges. Just keeping his options open out there.
Back to DeRozan. The 3 is up. The Bulls with another miss.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Hanging on the rim, just showing off.
That's how you extend the glory right there. Back to Drummond. Ball passes to Levine from deep, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Levine.
One of those nights where the wheels come off, nerves seem to be playing a factor.
For Brooklyn, they've gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. Pass to Finney-Smith, over to the left wing. Claxton. Off target from outside. Chicago has got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4. Here's Williams. There's the drive, and it's good. Credit Levine with the assist.
Just simply running an offense, probably the area where Zach can grow the most.
Well, now it's just a matter of watching the sand fall through the hourglass. This game is wrapped up and a strong showing for the Nets.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Mikal Bridges.
They simply can't stop him right now. This guy playing with passion and focus.
40 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. It's Bridges on the wing. The three. Rebound by the Bulls. And up the court come the Bulls on the break. The three from DeRozan. The shot that time not on target. So it's Brooklyn now. 13-point lead. Claxton passes to Bridges. Lets the three fly. Doesn't go for him. Williams from long range. That shot is off. Tipped.
Bulls foul. DeMar DeRozan. First personal foul.
Now Bridges. So we see the Nets taking the W here. They have to feel good about this performance.
that are among the most athletic in the NBA.
And I don't know if it'll be a track meet, but it will be an up-tempo game. And that's the only way these teams know how to play.
Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. In the post, it's Bay and Capella. In the backcourt, it's the stars, Young and Murray. And it's Hunter in at the three. And DeMar DeRozan the bucket on the assist by Ball.
What control from DeRozan. Outstanding job just kind of muscling that shot in.
Young with no one around. Sinks the triple. Young's got his second basket of the night.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Murray sets a screen for Young. Capella finds Young. The three-pointer off the mark. And here are the Bulls now. Richard, if there's an area where the Bulls have struggled, it's on the offensive end.
Kev, you're always such a politician. Look, if you don't have a lot of three-point attempts, a lot of free throw attempts, or offensive rebounds, without those three things, it is impossible to hang in there offensively.
Count the basket. Young's got 7 points.
And you watch Young, there's that courage to his game.
Pass to Vucevic. Yep, that one goes in there.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Here's Bay. After the made shot from Nikola Vucevic. The shot's good from Bay.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And then Levine with the jam.
Uh-oh, Zach LaVine. He's already won multiple dunk contests. Maybe another?
Young fires away from outside. Another three for Atlanta.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. It's DeRozan with the drive. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Once DeMar has momentum behind him, let me tell you, watch out because he's going to put on a show.
Young from outside. Chicago grabs the miss.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from three.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Well, the talent is clearly there for Lonzo Ball, Richard, but injuries have held him back throughout his career.
He's such a fun player to watch, too. He's fast, he's smart, unselfish, and plays hard on both ends of the floor. You just pray for him to stay healthy.
Now, here's Capella. For three, Murray knocks down the three ball.
This is something that we've seen Murray continue to work on over the years. His three-point shot has improved every year.
Dean passes to Vucevic. Headshot off. Good work defensively by Capella. Young from outside. Here's Bay. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Bay's got 5.
And getting after it on the offensive glass and adding to that early total with the putback.
With the start that he's having, I expect a monster night.
Now here's Levine. Vucevic a screen on Murray. Levine against Murray. Back to Vucevic. Out to DeRozan. Shot clock at 3. Over Hunter. Rebounded by Capella. And so it's Capella with it. He brings it up for Atlanta. 6-point lead. Young with the ball. Now guarded by DeRozan. And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Personal foul. First team foul.
55 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And the dunk by Capella.
He's gotten so good at finding the open man. Murray does it again.
Levine kicks to Williams. Passes it to Vucevic. To stop the run. Good work defensively by Capella.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there. And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
Now, here's Ball. Inside, here's Vucevic, and then Vucevic slams it in.
Not stopping Vucevic that time, powering through the defenders.
And a deep three from Young, from beyond the arc, and then some. 13 points in the game.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
They were ready to roll right through the tip. There was no warm-up period. There was only, let's do this.
Opponents have to be careful when Capella is in the area. What an impressive display of timing.
So as we end the first quarter, already at double digits. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
Also, they're getting into the teeth of the defense. Points in the paint, something coaches always love to see.
This is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second quarter. Outside, the wings are Murray and Hunter. In the post, it's Bay and Capella. And it's Young in at the one. Now, here's Ball. That one, no good. Here we are, Greg, watching Atlanta. This team has a lot of firepower.
And some great scores, Kevin. They don't just launch threes. They like to work for good shots inside the arc as well.
Murray, no good. Bulls trail by 10. Now the pass to DeRozan. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
Jump ball.
Levine dishes to DeRozan. Pass to Vucevic. Fires the three. Rebound by the Hawks. Capella's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Vucevic finds DeRozan. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on DeAndre Hunter.
I love watching DeMar DeRozan attract contact on the way up. He's just fearless getting through that contact.
Tell you what, RJ, in over a decade, all DeMar DeRozan has done is get better.
Yeah, he's continuing to become a more efficient scorer. He's been a star. Multiple All-Star games, multiple All-NBA awards, and he's been doing it with different franchises as well. Showing off those playmaking skills, Levine keeps his head up, makes the easy play.
Young against Ball. The turnaround. Young, good. Young's got 15 points.
And how do you guard this? It's hard to stop the turnaround, Jay, when it's done like that.
Levine, rebounded by the Hawks.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
And the 3 ball is good.
And one thing about Trae Young, this guy has zero fear. Always looking to pull from deep.
The Hawks leading by 12. The feed to Murray. Pass to Bay. Hunter with a screen on Vucevic. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. 8 points for him.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
To halt the run. And it's Vucevic missing. Atlanta's gone 2 of 4 from 3-point range so far in the second quarter. And it's Hunter with the jam.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
They've played fantastic ball, and you can feel the hush that's come over this crowd.
Yeah, and Ball, a transcendent talent, I think has a real skill for finding his teammates when they have those good looks at the rim.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Trae Young has been talking smack from a young age. He said if I was doing something nice, I wanted to let them know about it. Once he got to the NBA, Trae says, I was more of a fan of the guys I was going against. Once I got out of that mindset and started being competitive and talking a little trash, That's when everything clicks. Kevin?
David, not shy at all. Thank you. Al Levine. After the missed three from Trae Young.
One of the best dunkers of this era. Levine loves to put on a show.
Here's Murray. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Williams with a clean look. His three-pointers off the mark.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Young from outside. The Hawks again can't hit. And now Williams running the floor all by himself. DeRozan, that's good.
You could see his confidence on that shot. DeMar DeRozan catches it, fires it without a pause.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. So Chicago ends up going with the new group. 1:14 left in the first half. Terry against Griffin. And then Griffin with the dunk.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Caruso, no good. The Hawks leading by 16. And here's Bogdanovic for 3. Good on the triple. Bogdanovic has got his first 3 points of the game.
What pace on the fast break from Bogdanovic. Getting out ahead and protecting the opportunity to score.
Terry. First personal foul. First team foul.
Johnson down low. Craig is on him. Launches a 3. Caruso grabs the miss.
And, you know, he just got a little ahead of himself on that one. How does a great finisher not dunk that ball? I still can't figure that one out. And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, it's all about clock management with these situations. Let's see how that plays out.
With the drive, Caruso, the pass to Drummond. Looking to end the run, and that's 2 points on the layup.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
And here's Mills from the arc, and that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in.
Bringing a competitive energy to the defense.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
And let's see if the D adjusts. Make life a little more difficult on him.
Alex Caruso out there with White. Then it's Terry. Then it's Torrey Craig. And it's Drummond in at the 5. Home in the paint. That's the group on the floor for Chicago. A nice shot by Bogdanovic. Craig, there has been some talk of having overtime played to a target score. Can you make the case for that?
I mean, yes. More certainty on how long the broadcast will go, right, Kevin? And protecting players from the heavy minute loads that can result from those games that go into multiple overtimes. So I like that idea.
Bogdanovic wide open. Another 3 for Atlanta.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
And it's White missing. Atlanta leading by 22. Bogdanovic passes to Johnson. Here's Griffin. That one falls coming off Johnson's feet. Griffin's got 5.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Back to Drummond, and it's Drummond with the jam.
Drummond, a huge target rolling to the rim.
Bogdanovic passes to Mills. Back to Bogdanovich. Mills dishes to Bogdanovich. Goes up the baseline. Chicago grabs the miss.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
A wide open look here for Caruso. Off target with his three.
For Alex Caruso, the advanced numbers say he is one of the best defenders in the league.
The eye test backs that up. Caruso just sticks to guys, performs very well against the best guards in the game, is tremendous at anticipating sets. It shows his basketball IQ.
And here is Caruso, following the three from Bogdanovich. Drummond a screen, down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's White missing.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Passes to Mills. Okongwu with a screen on White. And Mills kicks to Bogdanovich. Okongwu down low. Defended by Drummond.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for him.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Here's Caruso, following the bucket by the Hawks. Drummond with a screen on Bogdanovich. Caruso, the pass to Drummond. Misses from close range. And it's the Hawks' ball. They're on a 14-4 run right now. Johnson kicks to Bogdanovich. From deep three-point land. And it's Bogdanovich again missing. And so it's Terry bringing it up for the Chicago Bulls. Back to Craig. It's White on the wing. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Here's Drummond. Rebound by the Hawks. Okongwu's now got 4 rebounds in this game. Outside Griffin. Johnson right side. Stolen. In transition, here come the Bulls. Johnson with the block. Outside Bogdanovich. Fires from way outside. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
For 3.
Bogdanovich has got 12 now in this quarter. Caruso finds White. Drummond with it. And he makes good on the layup. That's now 8 points for Andre Drummond.
A tall and powerful big. Drummond has a natural ability to finish inside. He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation. A quality pass, setting up a quality shot, it's just textbook basketball.
He rifled that one in from distance. Bogdanovich has got 15 points here in the second half. Fires away from outside. Caruso, no good. And so it's Atlanta with a massive lead of 30 points here at the end of the quarter. They're deep. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Fourth quarter on the court for the Hawks. In the backcourt, it's the stars, Young and Murray. In at small and power forward, it's Hunter and Bay. And it's Capella in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
He just didn't like what he saw inside, so he takes the open transition 3. But if he'd missed, Coach might have had some words for him.
Here's White. Here's Drummond, and it's Drummond with the jam.
And that's 280 pounds crashing the glass. Drummond bullying his way there on that second chance bucket.
Drops in the tray.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. Gotta at least show a little heart out here.
And the D does just enough to throw off his rhythm on that shot.
Capella, the pass to Bay. For three, Craig pulls it in.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. RJ, one thing you've been able to count on with the Bulls is their solid defensive play.
Yeah, if only they could turn those defensive stops into more points. They have to improve their offense. That's the one thing that has slowed them down from being a real postseason contender.
And it's put back up and in by Capella.
And that's Capella getting rewarded for his effort on the glass. Love when that kind of hustle pays off.
Drummond with it, out guarded by Murray. And Drummond kicks to Caruso. Plays it up and punks it in.
You'd love to get the ball this close in every trip where you can almost just not miss.
Young from outside. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 3 assists tonight.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
I think when you've got it going from three-point range, you've got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
Kicks it to Murray. From deep three-point land, another 3 for Atlanta.
The expanding range of DeJounte Murray. Woo.
For Chicago, they've gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. And there's the pass to Drummond. Now, Craig. And so the ball's out of bounds. Craig touched it last. Here's Young. Puts up a deep 3. The long distance 3 is buried. Young's got 30 points.
A bad man on the offensive end. Young can really be a menace with his shooting.
Caruso. White looking around. Will it go? Bay pulls it in. Bay's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Young way outside. Another 3 for Atlanta.
You know, the range Young has really is unlimited. He just feels comfortable shooting as soon as he crosses half court.
Caruso, no good.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, and it has to be a great play on each end.
Well, White has quickly developed great floor vision. Doesn't miss the wide open man.
Young way outside. Craig pulls it in. The Bulls shooting just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Hawks.
What an effort in the transition game we've seen tonight from these guys. Really pushed the ball, and I think in doing so created a lot of pressure on the defense.
Definitely had a huge edge, and this is their DNA. When they run the ball and dictate the flow of the offense like we've seen here, these are the kinds of games they can have.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Trae Young.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
The response, Levine hitting that 3 right back at you.
He was all alone on that one. Young's got 42 in the game.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Launches from deep. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. Chicago with the ball. For 3, Levine gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And since being drafted in 2014, Levine has put in the work to get his three-point shot where he likes it, really upgrading that deep game.
Young from outside. The shot off that time. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. Jacks up a 3, and it's Levine that time on the assist from DeRozan.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Too little, too late. That final score will look way closer than how this game actually played out.
Young with the ball. And so Atlanta takes this one by a big margin. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans. All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching.